Welcome to the Stab Abby and Matt podcast. Thanks to Chemist Warehouse. The Chemist Warehouse Christmas fragrance sale is on now. Shop big brand fragrances at the lowest prices today. Stab Abby and Matt.
Brisbane wakes up with Stav, Abby and Matt on B105.
Hello, thanks for downloading today's podcast. We've got a party to get to, 20 years of Stav, so we ain't messing around today. The pub is calling. Here is the podcast.
It's the Stav, Abby and Matt podcast.
The Paddo Tavern, the only place to meet for a drink this Christmas. 20 years of Stab.
I'm coming up, so you better get this party started.
On B105.
We are celebrating 20 years of me being at B105 today, and we're going to the Paddo Tavern. People are coming along to celebrate, and we did ask for people if they wanted to come along to bring a memory of something that they liked about what I did in that time period, and a lot of people said gotcha calls. They were very, very popular.
I remember them as well. Like they were the pinnacle of radio at their time,
They were.
weren't they?
Yes.
They were, and you would every morning on the way to school or whether you were driving, whatever, you would sit and you'd be like, oh, here
There
we
were
go.
CDs released of Gotcha Calls, which is crazy to think. I know when I first started here, you were doing them, and I don't think you enjoyed them. But I would have thought you'd be one of those little kids that was like Bart Simpson, used to call people and do pranks. Was that never you?
No. It wasn't. But for those that maybe, because some people may not have heard them, they have been gone for quite some time, and there is a whole new generation. How it worked is you knew someone in your life that was going through something. Maybe they had some bills outstanding. Maybe you just knew that they had a short fuse and it didn't take much. And I would call them and rile them up.
Can I ask you if you used that? My favourite part used to be when they would lose it and then you would tell them that you were joking and the little sting would come in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
I did all that. Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah. An example, if you've never heard them, this one was Shari. She nominated her husband, whose ute had been parked on the side of the road for quite a while. He was just trying to get the funds together to get it removed. And I gave him a call and told him how crap his car was.
It's got to get moved today.
Yeah, they reckon for any day it's not moved, it'll be another $1,000 we'll have to charge you. Right.
$1,000.
Yeah. Here we go.
So what's the problem with it? It's just
There's a big piece of crap on the side of the road. It's an eyesore is what it is. Hey, that's fine. Maybe you love a car. I'm not going to cast aspersions. People like different things. I'm a Mercedes driver. I'm sure you look at me, go past and think, whoop-de-doo.
don't get cheeky, bum. You don't get smart with me, eh?
Beg your pardon, sir?
I said don't get cheeky.
I'll get cheeky, sir. I'll get cheeky to Mr. Ute driver who thinks he's la-di-da, okay?
Oh my God! Listen to you. You're a joke, mate. You're a dead joke.
I beg your pardon?
You heard me. You're a joke, mate.
Why don't you throw a mower in the back of your ute, come round and do my lawns?
Oh, mate, you're very lucky, eh? Oh, you're on the phone.
Why's that?
Because, mate, the court, what you're saying to me, don't get someone smacked out.
What do you mean? Is that a threat?
No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying. If you were standing in front of me, I'd smack you out.
Not a threat, just saying.
Just saying.
I love that it's the wife that registers him. He's stressed. He's going through a lot. You know what will get him? You know what he'll up? Gotcha cool. And he's probably heard them all the time and laughed at everyone else.
That's true. That's true. But I made no secret of the fact that I hated them. Absolutely hated every minute of it. But it was told under no certain terms of my contract that if I didn't do gotcha calls, I would not retain the job. So I thought the pros far outweigh the cons. I'll keep doing them.
Did they contractually say make...
They were in my contract, yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because they knew how much I hated them. Because they were, for the end product, and I know people loved them and I know they're beloved to a lot of people. Basically, you're just getting someone angry, generally. And the back scenes of it, because you hear the one that gets to air. But basically, I got into the studio. There'd be a list of people who had applied to have someone be got on the gotcha call. You would then call them. Now, I'd say out of the 100 that you had, say, for a number, 50% of people just wouldn't answer the phone.
Yeah.
25% of people would answer the phone and they would ping me for stat. And especially the more successful they got, the harder it was.
The more people would recognise your voice.
Would get it.
Imagine if you had AI back then, you could change your voice and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
Now everyone just thinks it's scams.
That's true. Yeah. You wouldn't. I was talking about it to a friend who said, you just bring them back. And I think the only way you could do it now is if you did it to scammers.
Yep.
That's good?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Great idea. Let's
Put it on the board. Put it on the board. What's the one that stood out in your memory? The one that, like, you're like, that was the best one. The biggest laugh.
Probably the one that a lot of people really did love. It was a slightly different one. We saw an ad for a Beatles tribute band. An ad for a Beatles tribute band. They were looking for a Paul. And I called up as an Indian man. Couldn't do this today. As an Indian man saying I would like to be in the band. Can I do the voice to make it? It's up to you. A bit of history. I did it. So I'd call up and I'd like to be in your Beatles tribute band, please. And the man was like, but couldn't say it out loud.
Because he didn't want to say he didn't want to be racist.
Did you sing over the phone to him?
Oh, let's hear it.
Oh.
Let it be, let it be. Let it be, oh, let it be. And he's like, yeah, that's good, but I just don't think, can you not see the issue?
Did he say, oh, Paul's
here?
Very English?
Yeah, he danced around it as much as he possibly could. Then there were tricks of the trade, because I would sometimes, no word of a lie, I would sometimes be in that office till 5, 6 o'clock at night, just trying to get because we did them every day. And I couldn't leave until I had one in the bank. And I would be there at 6 o'clock at night just trying to get one. So a few of the classics were my mate Danny Boy, who I would call and say, please, just yell at me for 5 minutes. I'm saying I'm from Telstra.
So you faked
You
him.
can't be admitting to this.
The other one I would do if I really needed to go home to my family and eat food would be, there was one where I wanted a guy, something about a werewolf, but I wanted him to howl like a wolf. And he wouldn't do it the whole way through. Couldn't crack him. He didn't know it was a gotcha call, but I just couldn't crack him. And then at the end, I said, it's Staff and Brew, if I was a gotcha call, one, yeah. Just out of curiosity, what would it sound like if you did howl like a wolf? And he howled. I went, it's fine. Do another one for me, just for shits and giggles. He did another one. I went, cool. Then I went back through and I cut it into the gotcha call every time I asked him to howl.
Wow. You were mathsing people before maths
Oh,
even existed.
That's why when I watched maths, I was
he
like,
hates it.
amateurs.
Well, I loved them.
Yeah, everyone loved them.
I thought they were fantastic, and I think they still stand up today. Funny, like I don't know whether they're fake or not. I see them and I hear them online, and they still make me laugh.
I used to work with the guy that started them all and trained you to do them as well, Rabbit. Like, he just loved them, and he used to be in the studio. Like, he used to plan them for days, and he would have a few on the go for weeks and weeks to be able to do them. And I used to have to come in and do different voices for him.
Well, check your contract.
Yes,
because surprise.
It's the Stav, Abby and Matt podcast.
My precious, haven't seen my pupil in months. Honey, you feel thin.
No.
You're not eating. What's the matter? How are things with you and Pam?
Going to play something from a mother-in-law
Or yes,
on the internet.
Okay.
And tell me if you think this is weird or not. Would you enjoy this? Maybe this is something you want for your family. Maybe it's not.
Let me say something a lot of parents are afraid to admit. Yes, it's absolutely okay to take a vacation, a family vacation, without your sons and daughter-in-law. And it doesn't mean you don't love them. It doesn't mean they're not welcome. It doesn't mean there's drama. Sometimes you just want time with your own kids, the ones you raised, the ones you survived life with, the ones you rocked through teething and heartbreak and their first apartment.
I've never thought about that. So it's like, would you like to spend time with your son-in-laws and daughter-in-laws, right?
Yeah, so she wants to plan, she plans
Yeah.
vacations, invites just her children, and says your husband and wives aren't invited to this vacation. This is just for us.
I like it. I don't think you could ever do it without causing drama. Because
Massive
I think
drama.
we are going to implement a rule in our family. I'm not talking about me, by the way. My parents invited, because they were told that they have to invite, my nephew, who's 18, they had to invite his girlfriend when we went away. And they have refused going forward.
Right.
Yeah, because they said, we miss our grandson. We paid for the holiday,
Yeah.
and unfortunately they didn't spend time with him.
Yeah.
Well, they were just in the bedroom the whole time. And I was like, well, what did you expect? So then we'd be like, can you come out? And they'd get snacks and go back in.
They got stamina at 18, don't they?
Yeah.
They were just chatting.
Sure.
But it was just hard for them because they wanted to include, and they had lost him. So I think now, we're going on a holiday in December, and now it's just us. But once you
But would
get
he go, though?
married, Yes, because they're paying.
I
But
think
once
that's
you're
the
married,
difference.
I think that's so different. I haven't really.
Because I obviously have a daughter-in-law.
Yes.
And I think since they got together, Ethan and Maddie, they're always there. So we never have anything where we go, oh, it's just going to be their Ethan.
Well, no, because
it's always
that's Ethan's life.
that's his family, exactly. So for us, it's always we text both of them. Well, actually, we text his wife if we want to get an answer on anything.
Yeah.
They go back a step too. You guys that wouldn't do it?
No,
Like imagine if Esther's parents said, we're just going to take Esther away on a holiday.
I would be like, what are you, like, for what?
I know,
like,
it'd
what
be
are you
so
doing?
weird.
Like, is it actually an intervention on why she should leave me?
I mean, I'm not in any of the photos, so I'd fully understand it.
Imagine you just looking at the photos. Are you guys having a good time? This is a bit of a flip. I would love Scott and his family to do it.
But that's because they never go on holiday. There's never any holidays there.
No, there's never any holidays, but I just think it would be really good for them. And one of his brothers has separated, and it would be nice for them to go away.
But I think if it's a one-off there where you go, hey, there's been some stuff going on,
Yeah.
we probably need to reconnect and do this special thing, you'd be like, that's a great idea.
But you're uninviting someone.
Yeah, but
and how is that person who's uninvited or rejected going to feel? There is no way that you could feel upset about it.
Yeah.
What?
Some people would be. Some people would be like, sweet.
What about Kat?
Yeah.
What about if she just went? I think it's different if it's like dinners. That's fine. Or catching up. But for a holiday, would you be offended if they went, oh, we're just going to take our family? Because you guys always get a family photo, and even we find it weird that you're told to step aside.
Yeah. I wouldn't find it weird, but I fully understand how people could. But you can see they want to hang out with the family.
I think it's just that your child is always going to be different when they're around their partner.
See, but the way I kind of think of it now is I go, Maddie, who is my eldest son's wife, I go, she is technically my daughter now.
She is.
That's how I see it. I would organise things for me and Ethan to hang out and do separately, but I think to go, so I am paying for a holiday to Hawaii, but you're not allowed to bring your husbands and your wives.
You can't when they're husband and wife, and they've got your grandchild as well. What do you say? The grandchild's no, you can't. You can't, because then you will never go on a holiday with your son again, because they would refuse.
But
like, in all honesty, they would say, I'm not going to go unless my wife's going to go.
Yeah. But funnily enough, you can't see where she's coming from.
You miss your child.
Yeah.
But that is your child's new life, and the new dynamics are something that becomes yours.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes it's nice. I know that my mum really loves spending time with her sons, my brothers. She loves that. And because her daughter-in-laws are such a part of her life, I don't think she ever does now. Hang out alone.
I miss all three of my children being little toddlers.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't change their nappies today. You know what I mean?
But they will change yours one day.
Yeah, well, probably not. They'll outsource that, knowing them.
It's the Stav, Abby and Matt podcast. Stav, Abby and Matt, the podcast.
When you're dealing with your kids and you're like, oh my God, they're so annoying.
Yeah.
But it is nice when you have reports from people that have been with the kids when you're not there, and they go, oh my God, they were delightful. Like, that's a nice report. And my boys do get some really good feedback because they are really sweet to other people's kids, but just not to each other.
Well, you know what? Lying is good sometimes in life, isn't it?
But I just feel like, especially you, Matt, you can always guess the motivation behind the boys in my house, whether it is my husband or whether it is my three sons. Because
I'm a child.
Yeah, you are. And you think like them. Right? And maybe it was you think like them as a kid. So when I said, for example, that my son had 2 shoes on the roof, Matt had guessed that one was accidental and the second one was to
throw it up and see if you can knock the first one off.
Yeah, logic. And when he didn't, he just said to me, well, if anyone's going to climb on that roof, rightfully they should be able to get 2 shoes.
That's a very good point.
It really is.
Is it?
Because one shoe is... him with one shoe is no good.
Yeah, okay.
Person on roof with one shoe.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Scotty's been working really late and he's working really, really long hours. And the boys on last night, They didn't have any sports. And I said to them, just so you know, our youngest has 2 friends coming over. So there'll be, 3 boys. And, of course, they're a little bit higher energy because they're, the older boys are like, oh, gosh, well, we like that when we were younger. And I was like, yes, you were. So I was taking them all to soccer. And I said, we'll come home, we'll have something to eat. And then we'll have a bit of a relax, bit of a play, and then we'll get going. And my 2 older sons were so brilliant at looking after him. They encouraged them to eat. Come on, make sure you eat that. Make sure you eat that. They then talked about their soccer. They suggested that they get there early to warm up.
Wow.
They said you should lock in, which is, lock in.
Mental.
Yeah, like get in there,
Mentally get in the zone.
train hard,
Lock it in.
And I said to them, just so you know, this is just fun training. And they're like, no, there's no such thing as fun training. Make sure you get there early. And they even helped put on their shoes.
Wow.
They got Powerade in their water bottles. And I was like, oh my God, we're sharing our Powerade now? The powder that we have?
Yeah.
And tied up all their shoelaces, got all their shin pads, put their bags in the car.
Wow.
And I was like, okay. And I got them in the car. And as I turned on the car, put the aircon on, walked out and I went, just so you know, boys, I know what you're doing.
Being helpful.
What do you think they were doing?
Trying to get rid of you so they could fire up that PlayStation.
100%. Because I have a rule that there is no games during the week.
Yeah, get out.
There's no games during the week. But they've just figured Mum's out. And if we can get her out earlier, then we've got more time.
The double-edged sword here too. What they've done is then those kids are going to go home and be like, Mother, shoes? Where is this is Gatorade.
And then they get the credit as well because they were like, our
Win-win-win.
son came home and said that, your oldest boys helped him out. They were so sweet. I'm like, encouraging them to eat. Make sure you drink.
It never stops. I have a rule now.
Yeah.
When my wife goes away for work, she travels to Sydney quite a bit. I make sure when she comes home that everything is done. The washing's done.
Yeah.
That the house is as
That's
clean
great.
as it could possibly
But
be.
okay, so it's for you, really.
And I make sure that there is 0 things that would distract her when she walks in that front door.
Does the same thing too. Takes her shoes off, gets some Powerade.
Stav, you're not wrong.
I know.
I'm standing there at the
Here's a glass
carport.
of wine, sweetie.
Yeah.
I carry the bag in. You'd have to remove these.
It's just so obvious, though.
Good.
Okay.
That's why you could never be a cleaner.
No,
You do all that stuff for no return. Unless you
Yeah.
get paid a different way, I guess.
That's you need to remove the obstacles in your way from achieving what you want.
Yeah.
Does Scott ever do things right before he then says, "I was thinking I might just pop over to see the boys"?
Oh, all the time. Yeah. I've just done all this. Oh, they just called. Apparently they're going to the footy club. I don't even want to go, but
Everything's done.
did you see the washings all
Yeah.
done?
It is crazy how those things line up,
Yeah.
and you don't
Yeah.
even plan them sometimes.
Starts young.
Yeah.
Stab Abby and Matt, the podcast.
Now, like we said, we are a hit music station, so we're built on music, right?
Brisbane's #1 hit music station.
That's right.
I've been led to believe.
Don't listen to the imposters.
There are no imitators.
We are the original.
Yes.
But music is always about evolving. Like you think about someone like Ed Sheeran, right?
Yeah.
So he started, his very first album was all acoustic, very laid back. And then as he's gone on, he's kind of changed, gone more poppy.
Yeah. I find every band does that. Big, especially like rock bands. Big first album, just them playing guitars and drums. Second one, strings. Got to have
It's
a
always
string
really
section.
funny going, this is a music that I always wanted to do. I'm like, no, or you just changing as well, like, or getting older. And plus, a lot of them will start doing music that they go, I've made enough money, so I'll just do what I want to do now.
Well, it happens. And even sometimes, like, they go so well with their first album that the record label goes, well, these guys are huge. And they say, well, you know what? You do what you want now. And then they go, we're probably not going to let you do what you want anymore.
Like when Mumford went electric.
Yeah, like it doesn't quite work out. And I want to play you 2 songs from the same artist that have gone on the Billboard charts.
Okay.
And they are a huge difference in style, but they're obviously just trying to...
The same artist.
Exactly
Right,
the same
okay.
artist. Released both these songs. Both have charted on the Billboard.
How was I supposed to know what love looked like when daddy never showed me what felt right?
She She sounds a bit like Leona Lewis.
I love that 'cause I love
I would say
Fleeting Love.
Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah, a little bit
Who is it?
Kelly Clarkson. This is her follow-up single.
Yeah.
Oh, it's AI, is it?
I'm gonna keep on talking and walk my walk.
AI
Wow.
has taken 2 spots on the Billboard music charts.
Oh, God. I love them both. I'm so sorry, Stav. But
Me too.
wow. Okay. So, because really what they're doing is just a formula. They work out what everybody is loving and then just be able to do it. Can I ask, is there one person that's behind it? Like, are they the producer and they've done it on AI?
So I think it's two different humans generated
Okay.
them, but obviously it's generated through AI. So the first one I played you,
Oh, my gosh.
which was like the voice is incredible, is Zania Monet, and this is called "How Was I Supposed to Know." This song went into Billboard's adult R&B airplay chart.
How was I supposed to know what love looked like when daddy never showed me what felt right?
See, look at that. AI's hurting too. Look at it. Listen to those lyrics.
And when she says, "How was Daddy supposed to know?" she means Elon Musk.
That is really scary for music artists.
Oh, incredibly.
You know, when we talk about all the strikes that were had with actors and the fact that they were just getting replaced by AI and trying to bring in some sort of laws, is there anything for music?
Nope.
And it's funny when I thought about this, I'm like, this is terrible.
Yeah.
But it kind of is one of those things as well where a lot of artists now, like you think dance music and stuff, a lot of their songs get generated by clicking a mouse.
They always have done it.
You know,
but
they're
then this
not-
has just jumped.
It's gone a different step now.
There's still a human involved.
Yeah, correct. Well, I mean, technically there's still a human involved in this. And then the second one that I played you, this is the one that's kind of got it talking about because this went to number 1 on the Billboard's country digital song sale. So it's only digitally. It's not including like hard sales because they didn't burn any CDs yet. But it's also currently in the top 5 iTunes country charts in the USA at the moment. And this is Break and Rust, Walk My Walk.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna keep on talking and walk my walk.
And when I've heard this, I was like, this
Yeah,
is...
that's you. I got to find out. Imagine everyone's like, are they going to tour? Yeah, the hologram.
Yeah.
Log it to YouTube.
There's photos of them.
Is that?
Yeah.
Are they what you would expect?
Yeah, they look exactly like what you would expect. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Like, it's tough because I feel I don't like it because it's AI generated. But at the end of the day, it's like...
I love the sound of it.
Yeah.
I love that music. But there is a difference where I kind of go, I do get obsessed with the artist. I want to know what their backstory is. I want to know what their heartbreak is, what their next song is.
Want them to have enough money to buy food.
No, but it's hard to actually feel that sort of, connection. You feel a little bit tricked.
Zania, hopefully I'm saying it correct. I don't want to upset her.
You mean you don't want to upset AI? Or?
AI. So she was created by Mississippi-based songwriter Talisha Nikki Jones, who writes the lyrics and uses AI model.
Would she have to
do
sing
so.
it at all?
No.
No.
There's already an AI-generated actress.
What's her name?
I don't know. Didn't pay enough attention. But she's been shopped around to get an agent and be in films.
Yeah, right. So it's going to happen. And, I mean, they're making bangers. So how good's that?
Or not? We don't know.
Well, I guess only time will tell, won't it? Are we even here?
Well, we don't have to be.
All right, see you later.
It's the Stav, Abby and Matt podcast. Stav, Abby and Matt, the podcast.
Around the grounds, who lets their dog sleep on their bed?
Guilty.
You're the most surprising. Oh, you didn't invite the dog.
Well, I didn't like it at the start because dogs are dogs, but I do kind of like having something to cuddle in the middle of the night, especially when I get my insomnia and I'm alone with my thoughts at 2 a.m. I go, I just give Peanut a little snoogie.
What about you?
I don't. Cat does.
Okay.
But aren't you in that
What
bed?
bed?
Not if I'm in the bed, the dog isn't.
Oh, okay. Get
Okay,
you.
so when you're sent to the dog box,
Or when I get up and go to work.
then the dog, does Gus actually wait for you to leave and then
Yeah.
jump in? Or does as soon as you get out of bed, it's like, oh, it's warm, let's run?
Yeah, it's where he waits till I get out and then he jumps in.
That is so cool. So they have done a lot
What
of...
about you? You got a dog?
No, not for me.
What about
No.
Scott?
No. No, we're not on beds. I have a bit of a germ issue. My house is very messy.
Scott's lucky he's allowed in the bed.
No, he is clean. That man scrubs himself clean because he's always hopeful.
You never know when there might be an
So
opportunity.
he is ridiculously clean. But no, I don't know. I used to go to a neighbour's house and they used to look after us quite a bit because my mum worked at night as a waitress and my dad was often away for work. So we used to go to their house and I had a bit of a germ issue because of that because we used to eat their dinner from the same plate as the dog ate and the dog sat on the table and ate.
How do you use a knife and fork?
He had a plate in the middle of the table and he would eat as well and the
don't do
hair
that.
would be going everywhere and he would
that.
shake and it would go on my plate. And I had an issue with that.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, so I started from there. But they have said...
I mean, the dog can cook, but it can't eat.
Yes.
Let him
They
cook.
have said, right, of course, the allergies are a massive, massive issue. So they do breed more of the dust mites coming into the bed, getting into the quilt. There is a lot of bacteria that grows from there, and they've said more often than not there will be specimens of feces on your bed as a result of the dog.
So let the dog sleep on the bed, then you got someone to blame.
That brown streak.
Must have been the dog.
But when you think about that,
Bad
you're
dog.
like, they don't use toilet paper.
No.
And then often they'll walk on stuff.
Sometimes they rub their bum on the grass, but not
Yes.
Isn't that a sign of worms?
Or constipation.
That's what they do.
It's not a
Off
good
to the
thing.
vet I
is
go.
it? It's not- So I think you have to be prepared for that. But Matt, you're 100% right. They've now said that they believe, rather than it being bad, they're saying that there are more benefits to it than bad. And that is the comfort. And for people that get anxiety or people that have insomnia, or for a lot of those, they're saying that it can be emotionally beneficial to humans. Of course, to the dogs as well. Like
I was going to say, what about the dog? The dog's like, oh, please go to sleep. I just need some shut-eye. Please go to sleep, Matthew.
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
And they're saying because the dog is there and because of all the issues that I just said before, they're
Yeah.
saying it can heighten and improve your immunity.
Oh, right.
Because
Because
you're-
you're
oh,
lying
I'm
in shit. Nothing
Fine.
improves your immunity like lying in a bed of poo.
Well, someone said the hairdressers have good immunity because their hair is always going into their nose, that
Yeah.
the body's always
Yeah, okay.
fighting it off. So they do. So it's nice that that's been the first report of positive
Yeah.
dogs sleeping in the bed because a lot of people get ashamed by it and be like, oh, no, I don't want to admit that.
Because if you think about it, you wouldn't like curl up in their bed with them.
We do.
No.
We've got a big bed, so we don't let him, but he's got a really good big bed and we like curl up with him.
Yeah.
And that's gross because it's
yeah,
really, we
that's-
don't clean that.
Hey. Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah.
So
I let the cat sleep on me. Is that different?
What do you mean sleep on you?
Cat sleeps on me.
You talk about your wife?
No, the cat.
the cat. No, they'd be exactly the same. They
Yeah.
don't wipe their
Oh,
bum. They
Why
don't
is it
clean
cleaner.
On you? Like whereabouts?
On my chest.
You're kidding.
No.
At Perth?
Yeah.
I find that one hard to get to sleep.
Oh, no, it's relaxing.
So why are you okay with the cat but not the dog?
Cat's smaller.
Oh, okay, so it's not a
yeah.
cleanliness thing. It's
People
just
have said that, you know, when the dog turns around, you might wake you up. But now they're saying that overall it may improve your health.
There you go.
So
Well,
don't be ashamed if
Oh.
you're lying in poo.
Stav, Abby and Matt, the podcast.
A plan to ban all Australians under 16 years old from accessing social media. A total shutout that'll require big tech buy-in.
Yes, it is coming into effect, talking about the restrictions for social media under the age of 16 here in Australia. It's going to be a world first. It's going to be clunky. I feel like I just need to remind everyone of that because I think there's going to be a lot of issues that you hear about. I mean, I support it, only from my point of view, where I'm quite happy for my 13-year-old to get off socials.
Australia Post is going to be heaving.
No, they're not.
Imagine if kids start writing letters to each other now.
They're actually saying that they might start it soon, like the rollout. And Meta are saying, look, make sure you maybe save your photos, maybe ask for people's numbers or whatever it is. But I feel like we haven't got a definite what's going to happen. Like, will it be paused? Will they be deleted?
the accounts that the kids have, yeah.
Yeah, but they have said that it is going to be rolling out, and maybe there'll be some people over the age of 16 that do get notifications saying yours has been disabled.
You'll be like, oh, I look so young.
I'm waiting for it. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. But this is them talking about the e-safety commissioner.
So if you're over 16 and you mistakenly receive a notification about these upcoming changes or mistakenly lose access to Instagram, Threads or Facebook, you'll be able to appeal and prove your age either by uploading a video selfie or providing government-issued ID.
That's the e-safety equivalent of the bottle shop sign saying, if we ask you for ID, you should be flattered.
Well, they ask anyone under 25, don't they?
Well, if they think you're under 25.
People will be upset, like saying, I don't want to upload ID. I've got to be honest. There are so many notifications I get to upload, and I do. Even when you go to Bali, when you're like, you got to upload it, and you're like, yeah, cool, there's my passport.
Well, Apple have got all of our fingerprints and face scans already, so it's not much different, really.
Why are you obsessed with the fingerprints? You really think they store that?
Well, they have to. How else will they remember that?
Isn't it just on your phone?
You're so cute and adorable.
Okay. All right, whatever. Hack into my details with my...
Oh, look, my biggest thing is I will pay the hackers who hack my stuff to let me know my password. Because
Especially for MyGov.
Please hack my...
Please.
Hack
Don't
my
stop
MyGov.
saying that. The government are like, don't do that, Matthew. We haven't got much control on that.
I don't think even the hackers could get into it.
No, they couldn't.
Nah.
Hey, we went to the system. We realised there's no information stored on there.
You can't hack something that's not set up properly.
Yeah, unhackable.
It is. It's a nightmare. It is a nightmare.
I've just given up.
Getting on.
Yeah, because I've done it so many times now that it's like, obviously you don't want me to. Is it because I'm just a resident? Is
it for like Lost Super? Is that what it is?
I don't. It's for anytime.
It's because you've got to upload two different.
I did that.
Okay. I'm not from there. I always say that I'm like, why can't it be like a website when I do Iconic or ASOS? And as you say, they're probably made overseas.
Yeah, I know. I think that what Meta is saying is it comes into effect. Did you say the 6th of December?
No, I thought it was supposed to be the 10th of December, but they're saying even from the 4th of December it might start rolling out or any time from now, really.
Yeah, they're going to start letting people know. They're going to shut it down. I don't know how it's going to go. I don't reckon it's going to last, if I'm being completely honest with you. Yeah. I reckon there's going to have to be a new platform that starts for kids.
I think there will definitely be that. I don't... maybe this was the push, I guess, for them to make it safer in the first place.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of suggestions of that, where people going, hey, I'm being bullied, or these DMs are inappropriate, and because you notify them, I don't feel like Meta would be able to do much about it.
See, my thing with the government is I think it's just a great marketing ploy for them, and I think it's a great thing to be doing something about social media, but yet you can go to a porn website and you don't have to prove anything about age.
You just tick that box. It's the same as wine.
Might have to eventually. You do in the UK.
Do you?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I find it so bizarre here in Australia that we've gone that far on that, but then there's so many other things like you can go and do on the internet that are just as harmful to children, but they've chosen this one thing.
I do hear that, but you got to start somewhere. Yeah, and they couldn't wake up one day and go, okay, everyone, you're all going to need to put in your driver's license and address and date of birth for every website you go to. And you might have to eventually.
No, totally. But porn's been an issue for longer than anything on the internet.
I think there's been a lot of deaths. And I think as soon as that happens and those parents that go, I demand answers because of the relentless bullying that my child had got, I think you have to do something to be able to prevent that. And whether it is just allowing adults to catch up with the technology or maybe just to pause to think about it, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. When you see a lot of different websites and all that with the notifications that are designed the same way as pokies are, they're designed to keep them on there, then maybe it is just good to have that pause and that rethink. And like you said, maybe it won't last very long.
Because my frustration just comes from so many people in the world not taking responsibility for their own lives. It just frustrates the hell out of me where people go, what's the government going to do about it? How about you control yourself first?
Accountability for your own life, 100%. But that is
Where's
a scary...
the website for that?
But that's a scary aspect, that you are to blame for...
your own actions.
Of course, people don't want to do that. They want to be able to go, okay, that was, by another...
And it's not stopping. There's more dangers coming up every day. I mean, you talk about deaths. There's already been suicides in teenagers and full-grown adults associated with them using chatbots as companions, AI chatbots. So that'll have to be looked at as well.
Yeah, but then you think about it, who in their life has allowed that, or how have we stopped people having those deep connections? And I feel like there is a lot to be responsible for as adults. I feel like we've stopped having those deep connections, and
I agree.
We are designed that friendships and family are really important, and I think we try to pretend that that's not the case.
Bring back the home phone, I say. I want teenage boys to ring my house and talk to them before they will talk to my daughter. Get rid of mobile phones altogether. Let's build some bloody resilience in these children. Alpha Bucks, tomorrow will be Friday the 21st of November. Hit us with some answers for 6, 7 and 8, Stuart.
6 a.m. it's G. Some of your answers are Goofy, Girl Interrupted, and Golden Snitch. 7 it's T. You got Time. That's the herb, not the thing we made up. The Real Housewives and Touch. And 8 a.m. it's F, and some of your answers are Finance, Fielder, and Falcon.
See you tomorrow, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to the Stab Abby and Matt podcast for Chemist Warehouse. The Chemist Warehouse Christmas fragrance sale is on now. Spoil yourself or your loved ones this Christmas with big brand fragrances at lowest prices.